Yes, this is Carol Walters. That means I'm serious, bitch. What's your name? This gentleman here? Well, it's just robot on this simulated virtual reality communications that connects to this technology down here that's only in Earth's magnetic field, where it was evacuated a long time ago, and the military that runs all of us connecting satellite and stuff. This one is staged hungry, please help. Same thing, coloring it. First time at it down there. Gonna be wanting to get violent, act like, you know, they're gonna let the 1943 capture that the Army fucking captured and has had in a hole in South Korea since 1943 on the Army base that Rick Katzler, 555-671-530, crash crew, and I'm at 321 Teresa Way for his, Chula Vista, staged. That's military hardcore money you see there in the driveway of. And those robots are all down. This one's gonna bother me. Well, I'm sitting here like I do since, 3, entertaining my own self since First Avenue, doing my own thing, talking my own thing of, entertaining my own self with my toys, doing my own thing, worrying about what I'm saying. Wants to get violent. And I'm able to, there's already San Diego Police Department, though the chief is staged because it wants to rise law when there is none. Like the San Diego sheriffs that are in staged to Imperial Beach, it's going to concur when doing a harassment call. Because how odd it is to be in your hatchback sitting at the sloughs of Imperial Beach. And it's going to be that girl, Frank, and Joe, that I bring in the alley for them to eat if they need to. And it's going to be with this one when I meet him down there. Evidently, it thinks it's setting me up as it impersonates police. You saw her put something in her pocket. Saw her put something in her. Getting ready to leave and packing up and done doing her crap, playing with your toys at the park. Where there is no drugs, and we don't care if there is, military don't care, there's no laws. Except for we don't put up with stuff that's not acceptable and trying to set people up of anything. Impersonating city police and workers and stuff, and like this one, purposely getting in her, going in her camera, okay? And then try acting like purposely, fraudulently like, well, we've never seen this before, and look what it's doing. What the fuck is it doing? We don't know or care, but that's no city worker. That's like anybody coming up and doing that. That's a robot, because we're only technology here, and all the children, we would never let it be connected to any of the children robots anyways. But it thinks that we use the children who, this one's written up as Miracle Mother. That means I'm the best. Ever ran with a man military connected to me, running me better than any real mother in the first place. Yeah, look at that. Getting her purposely. We don't care. That's why I say it knows no government. So it don't care. It's going to be doing that. How about in Lake Forest, when it's going to be doing the streets and shit, and not know about the park bathrooms because it don't work for the city? Here's going to come an Indian dad, and he's one badass too. It's fucking, they have him staged as, Belt as one of the last original niggers, which would be one of the Native Americans. He doesn't have hair. He's black. And that's how he's, what are you doing? Talk to me. I'm reporting you. I'm reporting her too. We're all getting reported. This is my job. Don't worry about it.
You can die.
Did he just say die? Okay, good. Anyways, Marcy Law Case numbers 210-22203 is to be applied to Victim Bill of Rights. The first one is stay out of our fucking privacy. Well, it's going to walk around, taking her photo and shit like that, like, she throws herself in its camera. We're all beep, beep, blop, blop on the same fucking machine, So we don't care. We don't care. Mike, San Diego Chief of Police, what do you think? He's gonna be threatening this one, and knock him out too as this one, like Mark with no even vagina or penis, made up in Skyway Serenity Hall shit. It stink really so bad, and then be telling Herman to fuck off. Okay, thought he was partying last night and doing stuff, dancing rock and roll and stuff, which that's with me. As far as, I don't know, barbecue, baseball, I don't know, but it wasn't doing nothing. It's nobody. The only way is the problem. Have nobody. Worrying about who the fuck I'm talking to and playing my own things. All by myself in a box too, so everybody leave me alone. Worrying about what I'm telling my toys. Or my own self. Or my imaginary friend. Or the 32,000 motherfucker military connected to me. Who did they want to be in it too? You know, since O.B. Roberta's the first time in 25, 30 years make my fucking carne asada burrito proper. And then it's going to try rolled tacos. They're already buying rolled tacos, supposedly, and having a me. Oh, boy. Don't forget, all the children are robots too, and all the animals, everything, all the way to blade of fucking grass. Virtual reality is simulated. Repeat. That means this is a copy from year 2023 that's already been. We're all robots. It's not awesome. She's not here cleaning. I don't know what the fuck who you think you're talking to, prisoner. Connected to our shit that we interact in. We could turn you off any fucking time. We are staged, dude. You don't stage shit. We stage your motives. We don't exactly know who you think you fucking want. But all of a sudden it's going to be passed, down in San Diego Rescue Mission at 1250 Suite 100 Hazelbakers. They don't work there. I'm talking to her like she's a fucking idiot, or, it's a black girl. He's going to be pulling this shit down when it's... No city workers, and besides that, Ocean Beach ain't no fucking regular city or county or nothing stuff. It's called its own little community. The way we had staging for real. And it's motherfucking white Hells Angels that fucking known here. Whether you like it or not, that we have it staged. Now, nothing is ever against any of our robots. It's you we stage things so you can show us your deepest, darkest shit. And they use me as the cheese, It's Sandy Walters, it's one of the mothers that's going to let me is Maureen Dredge, 1165 Nile Avenue. It still hasn't passed away yet, And Debbie and Steve Dredge are getting back at her. It's their mother. It's her turn now. They don't even have her with a car. And she didn't have kids for her cars. She wasn't saying it's her turn to do shit to me. We didn't bring her home to San Diego for any other reason, but if you want to do shit pulling it and stopping fucking Seattle shit up. She knows San Diego. Running around, David, stop! David, stop! Virtual reality fucking stretching the streets and shit, not even knowing. Bopping Seattle left when she's the fucking down. Fake fucking jail. Whether you like it or not, bitch. Staged Las Colinas. Period. And no. 2004, when you thought you're covering up your fucking shit on us, military, we turned it into one of our waxy facilities for all our robots. That's why county impersonating fucking deputy is saying you are federal. And what the fuck you working in prisons for? If there was deputies that work in fucking prison, that's correctional. And thank you for your terrorist statement impersonating King County Sheriff with your trying your no trespassing shit and coded conduct shit at the library in Ocean Beach that we had unstaged and never went back to until for 10 fucking years, ass. where it's going to be all full of dust and everything, and open it up the first time, September 17-ish, 2019. Or supposedly, she went to Ocean Beach Hotel, because she's going to spend almost that $300 fucking bucks for that fucking night. Where she still went to 7-Eleven at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning for her coffee walk. And no, that wasn't Bobby either in 2008. From Hello. Madonna, correctional officer, juvenile fucking hall in 1983. And you knew what she wanted. Well, she was there for pot. She was able to get dick from Tom Tripp. So let's keep doing it. Ocean Beach. It wants to stage Setting of Ice, Joshua Paul's fucking playground as saucy shit to do to her because she's nothing but a robot. So she don't give a fuck. We use her as main cheese because it's gonna let all its deepest secrets out. If it hasn't yet, well, we get to know how it thinks for the last 80 years. So I'm gonna end up frying it to protect myself if I have to, and that Indian Dan, yeah, he's one of the ones we have last of, the original nigger of the Native Americans, because they're all mixed now since white man and others settling and them being the original. Now, we just know Uncle John or Sergeant Jackson. He don't give a fuck when we say nigger, and he's dark African. So is Mike, the San Diego chief of police. We have staged everyone. And that child, again, it thinks that we would be bringing a child robot around to intimidate Carol or get her for fraudulent CPS that's going to be in Smoky Point. And it's the one taking children and doing things, that we got to see. We would never even let it connect at this point to a fucking robot of a child because of its filthy shit it does with them. It's supposed to be in Renton, though, that we allowed it to have its, Green Tree Apartments and fraudulent, Seattle stuff in Renton with Charlene next to the mural of, Bruce Lee's, Brandon Lee's dad, on the wall. And it's little daycare that it thinks it could be the adult robots, children robots, and to have its fishy, it's supposedly being busted as a daycare person for selling drugs and sex shit with the robots. We didn't let that thing fucking do that. And Charlene wasn't Carol's fucking mother that sold herself out to be all the scorching. Charlene's show for 3 fucking months of being Sandy Walters. Donald Walters hasn't even been a robot we've used since 1997 that we haven't waved goodbye when he's breaking the restraining order driving past the place in Tackerville, Oklahoma. Now, who do you think you'd be fooling for this fucking place? Try to what? Play it off. That's the shit we get to see and just automatic kill where we are, the real, not simulated. Ha ha, hee, ha ha. You go ahead and give us citations, things like that. We won't pay them. We're going to want to know where our fucking refund is for our tickets we paid for no smoking, no trespassing. What are you doing trying to be a public defender, fucking telling me when I said there are no charges? No, Stacy, once again, trying to be seen and identified as me, stealing from the stores and everything. Thank you for the compliment. She's like, in her 20s or something, and I'm going on 60. So, I'm doing really good. Now, anybody, you keep on getting those electrical things because that's our foreseeable. It's not going to be electric, man. There's going to be a shortage on vehicles pretty soon and stuff. And if there was really an electric fucking bike, you'd be getting fucking, like the e-cars. You wouldn't have to charge a battery and put it back on. You'd be able to use the well, they do, Switzerland and stuff like that and others. You can get things that have gas in it too. There's, like on Resident Evil and others. Now remember, there's only one asswipe prisoner that we do this with and getting to know how it thinks, loosely based on Star Troopers. And really staged because we had to evacuate Earth from, a fungal and a bacteria again makes them grow and rapid. So, and there goes the San Diego police right now, it's also impersonating stage, and as long as it behaves and stuff, we know it's integrity. But if it wants to bother someone and pop up on them and stuff like down there, over there, in front of upholstery place, one of the things we're doing anything but making contact, actually, with Carol, with a T. Smith. It takes us Janelle and them, and Ramphas that has fucking Mike. Well, you can do whatever you want with Mike Troy. Doesn't mean we don't go to other robots and use them. We keep you busy with robots. You think we're off bopping around being with so many other robots. If you don't know that you think that you have anything more than yourself and the warts on your hand, that we bop up thinking you have anyone and anything in this simulated fucking world with robots, technology all the way to blade grass. Every kernel of sand on that fucking beach is registered with our fucking virtual reality communications technology thing. There's nothing. Now you please cover your head with a hat and your feet with shoes so you can let people think Mother Nature and Father Time don't see you. Oh, we see you. The city of San Diego, 110-664, just love the way military stages you and stuff. So it actually thinks that they're cops because of their lights. It's who thinks they're police. That's security on their bikes. They just like to ride bikes. It is here. We imitate while getting to know it as other robots. Well, it thinks it's intimidating Carol. How do you spell your name? First time ever when she's gonna fucking like the name way she spelled it now. She don't like the name Carol. Kimberly, what the fuck you doing? First off, you're not even really a sheriff. What are you over there parked behind the bowling alley for the Skyway? And didn't Chavez say that he has that to work with, Janetta? With the Green Tree Apartments, Parkdale being in my fucking name. I think is what you had to tell me, besides throwing water in my fucking face, when I asked how Aiden, suppose, ruler of Blood Diamonds, said all his John Walters robot had to do is see if you want to cockfight. Wow, we just really enjoyed doing that 4 years with you in Skyway. You thinking you're doing anything with Carol and her having a brain anything more than a robot. Well, we're just fucking with you with our toys. You show us how you think. You've never even had sex. You just peep and pop and tom and spy on people. And then like a John from, Green Tree Apartments. You fucking we don't even know you, man. That's because you got pictures of them and toys of them and bracket and doing whatever you're doing, spying on them and stuff and everything. And you think until you're yelling at them, they don't even know you. She said, Jazz, do you want to get off the mountain and out of the dirt for a night? I need to do a hustle to get myself an 8th pot for $25. She didn't say, do you want to give me $25 if I can walk around my house fucking naked without a shirt on and fucking fuck me? And split my fucking pot. Jazz. But no teeth. Who's supposed to be Stephen Drudge. And how upset he was about the twins being aborted. I was never pregnant with twins. Steve Dredge doesn't seem to give a fuck, never had. At 1165 Nile Avenue, where we let that thing be, Maureen Dredge as the mother, too, we're observing. We're both the fathers, Carol's and theirs. We're our industries. But they didn't shut down completely for their father to get fired or to, you know, be able to go do heating and air conditioning and plumbing in Yuma, Arizona. Whereas Cedric 78's gonna put it as if she wrote that page 5, I found out I was a nigger. Serenity Hall share. Look at that. He's gonna go sit over by the microwave. He's gonna sit. I think Herman's doing a meeting. Look at that eagle with the diamond in the claw. To this day, we learn is just a tracker. She would do it again, go flying with Mike Mendoza. She didn't shit up to get high before 19. She liked to go flying and piss Sandy Walter up. Cocaine puts her asleep. There's no cocaine in Coca-Cola, ass. Well, it drives around thinking it's drinking Coca-Cola and it has Coke in it, and ha ha he. Pepsi Ted. At least Ray, they're dark as Ace of Spades. He was paid. $250. He may have had meth then, I don't know. That was all about me, though. Bruce Edwards at FAA.gov, a.k.a. Dave, Hillside Manor Manager, didn't give me my deposit. Written on computer that you don't get your deposit because you had a phantom boyfriend. I'm making that. Hole in the wall. There was no hole. Sorry, we took the sticker off. And some other fucking reason. Well, Adrisa said she could have the number to deal with that, but she said, nah, I have other things to do. Now put yourself in my camera, stank. Using a white shit. And come bow. Because, you know, as we're writing the theft of my 3 babies, put it together as a blog with all the blogs. Military's writing through my ass from where they are. None of it even true. 96 will tell you about the how now round cow game because the one with the shit why you don't fucking swallow cum. She never got on the news like, you know, John Stewart, Rod Stewart with the cum in his fucking tummy found.
Can I watch it again?
Yeah.
Or you're all
time to go now. Later. But we will take care of ourselves and from, you know, wanting to be a CJ robot. You know, May 11th, 2021, and victimize and vandalize her fucking car. The 2006 View Saturn. Not in her name yet title. Where we may find out, even though DMV's down in her name. We don't know what OB Brewery's doing, except for being, you know, used as white trash to fucking try to fucking something here. But they are no fucking local at all. But this one, whenever we rang her, because we don't have any of the same robots for the same reasons up at all. But please be black as Ace of Spades and want to ask them if you got any socks to sell. When she tells you, you know, in socks we don't use, it's punching, you know. But tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a hit, and it means like this for a joint, not pun. Sorry, virtual reality we connected to was not programmed for you to control it. And it to think like a blob miscarriage. That we had the wires all connected to. Thank you for... So, you know, when we're doing that, though, and everything it says, it's happening in Serenity Hall and AA rooms being misused. It's going to be CD78, you know, so you have to conduct everything for them to do repeats. She didn't write down scripts for anybody. She said this is what happened.
It's a broken one. I guess it's a...
So I guess, you
know,
coffee. Ritter, you know, has to specially say he's calling 911 on her. She's sitting down there, stick, it's Serenity Hall. Because she's not Clyde. Nothing but a coke fucking fiend robot. Supposedly getting beat up and stuff before she does
The
messages.
benefits part behind and Nordstrom. Well,
With a male robot, Modi.
The right recycle, right?
Who said I'm more naked
either
than
that
she.
or find a mailbox. I'm gonna go downtown anyway. I'll just drop these off.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna be a good neighbor. Yep.
Look at him find it so important to let his business know all about that to the homeless and
Accessibility.
Stay.
I don't think you'd use that. I wouldn't use it either.
Ouch, I believe
You don't know.
On
what's
to
in
do.
it. Yeah.
Go right there.
It's what it wants, and then it acts like all the same fucking Disney people and all of us observing it.
See how close we are. About 5.5 minutes.
Get me?
It's 10:50 right now. Just turned in.
Accessibility.
So everybody's military belt around. And we could get all the fucking wants, but even if we do, she still wants, the judge is gonna wanna know, then what the fuck you doing here, first off, with fucking open case numbers. No matter where we take her, by the way, even if it's Europe.
My restaurant.
Bother her. The judge in Hawaii, Hilo, said, sex offending ass.
Writing my
Using a Hawaiian fat ass.
whenever I was taking
Play with her vagina.
City College way back years ago. And
She thought it was
I had worked in
cockroaches.
restaurants. And then on Friday and
Playing with her
Saturday,
dick.
come up with they're like,
Was her father robot at times.
but I had good times. Good times.
Her mother, we let
Started
you.
out dishwasher.
You weren't her mother, though.
With scooping ice cream into dish.
You didn't get away with her being in juvenile hall for unidentifiable Flintstone pills.
You know, we kind of split the job in half. I felt like I was the king of the
We could have flipped that shit on you fucking quick back
And
then.
another thing
What are you doing,
was,
your cock
after-
chickens? Bothering
The
her.
restaurant continued on after 1977-78. I would have been either assistant.
Well, I guess it thinks that we're doing an episode and
training.
article about.
But today, no, I'm better off retired.
We don't need my camera, but it already showed it knows that. Because we're virtual reality simulated, connected. None of us are. We're the technology they connect to. Dean, is that you? Watch out about stepping on your wiener. And you're doing your, Dean,
I enjoyed the
you're doing your fucking racehorses. Aren't you in Helena, Montana?
site. Sit right about over there.
And supposedly,
Just looked at it, just pulled up my phone and just
and in the blog of that's after my 3 babies, because we didn't go ahead and delete that one.
just take this.
Yeah, on purpose. We just didn't, we don't care. We didn't need the library, but you keep trying to do your no trespassing shit here and stuff over there. Ocean Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you not purposely go in to sit next to her like this?
To me. I'm sore, I'm tired, yep.
Nobody cares.
I was smiling at that. I didn't care. It's fine.
You need someone to talk to, you're going to have to pay us $5 an hour. $5 a minute, like Lucy. And remember, in Skyway we taught this one. It's only that asswipe that has a problem with anything. We don't care what has ever come out of her fucking droid mouth that us fucking military has had come out of it in the first place. About anybody. And it's ever only been to protection for her fucking self and who. And people who mature properly don't care. They can be friends the next fucking day. Isn't it weird how we just know? No, we're not injured, but would you like to, go to 25350 Potrero Valley Road, pick up Linda Luckard that the DMV is going to give me in 2019. A license plate that says 8 Lynn already. Mary, you can kind of quite portray. She's going to be at Death Advocate all the time telling Sherry Hill she found Mary for Donnie, who was unfrozen in 2019. We don't have court. We don't have fucking nothing. And we're unstaging the fuck down more and more. And more. And more. And none of the robots are connected. It's just us and that thing that knows and sees. And whoever we talk about. Thank you very much. So glad. Sorry, San Diego Police Department has those Marcy Law Case numbers open for anybody. Don't know what you're doing down there. It's black, thinking you're doing anything but looking like a retard. We want to know what hospital let you out without having you put in a home first, like at mental health Kakua. And up in the mountains. Automatic burn down. So everybody, you just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Glad that Serenity Hall taught all about those dogs having cameras in their ass. Now, we would like to know, Phil, Phil, how your goddamn dog is supposed to be Joseph. That you have, that you, with CIA, that you're able to fucking have CIA let you do a retaliation on fucking what? Lying sack of shit in your head. She had to go see Terry Spano first, Robert Howe. Now, who the fuck is gonna go to Washington from Wyoming for a Jerry Style or a Robert Howe or a staged anything? Well, you know it's nobody because it has the retard tennis shoes on that are from Walmart.
Lester's no longer there over there.
There's 1632304 license plate. Chief Mike, San Diego Police. 7626. Now remember last time right here, he didn't carry waves and stuff because we impersonate anything it wants to have because it thinks it can break ribs and write a terrorist statement, how she asked after Robert Howe teaching her, thinking that his Uncle Henry exercises his civil rights as well. She doesn't exercise her civil rights or anything else. We have her do things and standing up for herself, starting in Hawaii with renters' rights and things, you know. When she thought she had sons that were human, too, that were stolen.
Hey, brother.
The San Diego Police Department didn't tell her to turn her camera off. They told her to turn it on. It's going to be the MTS drivers at times, okay? And supposedly they're going through strike, okay? No charging, okay? But the MTS is South San Diego, period. Not different routes that will charge and other routes not. It's going to make it so that it would have cost Rose Phelps $40 or fucking $100 to go downtown from Campo with Russell and Mary and fucking Mark. That are just virtual reality robots too, but younger ones of Donald Edward Iverson and Joe. Joe was, you know, Mark. That's the fucking Joe as her peer at Bonita Vista Junior High School. Russell, well, that's Donald Ivester, younger. He held her on the couch platonically before he never, you know, existed again. And I didn't fucking... Mary Phelps Leonard. Now, isn't that the same photo? That you're going to tell me in 2007, when getting ready to do a fake wedding to Tom Trier? Fake to me. There's victim engagement, fucking lawyers. Anyway, said the same thing CD78 says out of Mary Leonard Droid's mouth about the Bible letters to take before, when leaving Earth, instead of to live on Earth. And about not wanting to go to the Native American fucking culture, heritage fucking stuff and spiritual stuff because you think you're calling about me fucking doing my reports and entertaining myself and getting nervous about the droid. You'll never open your eyes again. Take it as a threat, but it's a promise. Every fucking robot we use that you think you connect to every fucking day. None of them. And I don't know what it's doing as a fraudulent employee over there, but ever since I'm going to get out to protect myself from its ass this morning, there it is. Just try to say it as if anybody's doing anything wrong anyway. The only one doing wrong, and we're acting all sketchy so it thinks it has anybody, because this is our school act. And we're killing that where we are. That we practice with our robots, being like you, becoming one with the one we're gonna kill, that you teach us. And our virtual reality is simulated since 43, but we're not saying how long. That means we've already lived these years. Our satellites got fucking pictures of it. We put it on digital. It's not a game, but we connect it to our technology on Earth. Oh, please act sketchy like, oh, well, that's all right. She's not hurting anybody or anyone else. What the fuck are you worried about? Lisa. We don't care if you want to put your shit on there and say we already know Rick Hassler was brought into the fucking real estate fraudulent shit. FBI wanted him. We don't care if you want to pose and be a fucking realtor and have your photo everywhere where people bring your eyes out and draw on you. Tell me. We love how you do all your fucking deliveries that we let you do in the front of all the stores. When we had to stage proper, though, not letting you stage them. It's the back of stores we fucking deliver. Oh, look, there goes Star. Well, she's going to be used to try to tell Carol what we accept here or not. And Carol's like, I don't think so. I'm not here to be accepted or not. By the way, I don't come here to see anybody. I've been coming here since 66. What the fuck are you doing? Well, I think he was trying to come this way. You see it? It's an Indian Dan, you know, to try fucking. He realized she had a camera on. So he went in the store. She don't need her camera on. We're right there. And we are who we let it bunny hop on. Bye-bye. Hi, Frank. He's the one, towing, all that stuff. There's going to be a shortage of vehicles. And then power outage, too. I'm glad I keep remembering to not get one of that. Let's get a tri-toner if she doesn't, pay for the bus one that says you got to pay now because, it's doing that route. So, if it's not doing the bus routes right, that means they're on strike. They're not supposed to pay for their route. Not supposed to pay anyways, None of them do. But it's starting renting. I guess Dawn is going to be able to make the price go up even more if Carol's going to ride. And nobody but her. And CD78 is going to be being get so mad if anybody's assisting her or watch her feed or what, bitch.